साथ में खड़े होंगे।
All the students are requested to please maintain the decorum of auditorium. All the students, please maintain the decorum of auditorium. All the students, please maintain the decorum of auditorium. Soon we are going to start our session.
A very warm good morning to one and all who are presenting here.
I, Kumar Sharma,
And I, Biyani, welcome you all on behalf of BICON 2015 Biyani Group of Colleges to the seminar on Globalized Research Advancement in Engineering and Technology.
I welcome you all here. So first of all, respected Chairman Shri Rajiv Biyani Sir, our Academic Director Professor Sanjay Biyani Sir, and the Director of Research and Development, Chair of BICON 2015, Dr. Manish Biyani Sir. So please, guys, let them huge round of applause. I would like to welcome the esteemed personality Dr. Arun Chaturvedi Sir and our guest of honor Shri D.L. Soni Sir. Our coordinator of this seminar and the learned delegates from Japan and from corporate and academia. We would like to welcome all you here in Biyani Group of Colleges. We really feel privileged to welcome all you here on behalf of BICON 2015. As you all know, this is the 10th anniversary of our BICON. So we should give our organization a huge round of applause.
Saraswati, the goddess of knowledge and arts, represents the free flow of wisdom and consciousness. She is the mother of Vedas and chants to her, called the Saraswati Vandana.
As we all know that in our India, we people begin every auspicious work with the grace of God. So first of all, I would like to request Chairman Shri Rajiv Biyani Sir, Academic Director Dr. Sanjay Biyani Sir, Professor Manish Biyani Sir, and our guest, Chief Guest Dr. Arun Chaturvedi Sir, our guest of honor Shri D.L. Soni Sir, and all the delegates who are here. Please sir, come on the stage.
And also welcome to our Dean, Mr. Rawat Sir. So please come up on the stage.
God, we have a large number of students and good fellow workers, and it gives us opportunity and joy to work.
God, we believe that the projects we are involved, especially university, hospital, research center, and school, will improve and save the lives of people.
God, all the brethren of our institution will prosper and have good health and happiness. May we abide in mutual love and harmony.
We give you all glory and honor. Amen.
Amen.
Thank you so much. Now, this is the perfect time we would greet our respected of all, I would like to request Sri Rajiv Biyani sir to please pay a floral welcome to our chief guest, Dr. Arun Chaturvedi sir.
Sir, to greet our Professor B.S. Soni sir, who is our guest of honor, by a floral welcome.
Thank you so much, sir. Now I'd like to request Professor Manish Biyani sir to welcome Dr. Ravi Saini sir by flowers greeting.
Thank you so much, sir. Again, now I would like to request Sri Rajiv Biyani sir to pay a floral welcome to our Professor Sudhakar Basu sir. Thank you so much, sir.
Now I would like to request again Professor Sanjay sir to please greet our Lakshmi Iyer ma'am. Thank you so much, sir. Now, let us move towards some precious words. So here, I want to request our inspiration, the symbol of peace, knowledge and wisdom. Yes, here I am talking about Professor Manish Biyani sir, the chairman of BICON 2015. So please come upon the stage and address our chief guest and guest of honor and all the delegates. Thank you so much, sir.
Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Ohio gozaimasu. Well, again, it's my indeed privilege to be here and to start and open the event to all of you, which I proudly say it's the 10th time, because there are always two unique features for this event. One is that it's a consistency. Every year we have such India-Japan bilateral academic conference, and second, the quality that we maintain, the knowledge that we can share through this program. So I'm very proud to say that these two things, unique things, we continue maintain through the symposiums. So, can you please slide? So, something I want to highlight, because today is the third day of this event, and today we are gathered to discuss about what type of engineers we can develop in our society. Because I think the engineers have the major role to develop a society, and you young people are very, very important for that. So, starting with this day, first of all, I would pay my all respect and I warmly welcome to our Honorable Minister Chaturvedi Sahab, and I respectfully welcome our IPS Director of Police Academy, Sri Saini Sahab, to make your time and to make us able to bless, because always the starting of event is very, very important for us. So I think it's a wonderful start. Thank you very much for coming and starting the event. Then I again wonderful. And 15 years back, one person who is the founder of this institution has realized this thing, and they started developing the relationship with Japan. And yes, we found that Japanese culture and strength have some unique features. If you see that modesty, social harmony, social consciousness, respect and pride in all kind of work, perfectionism and constant desire for improvement, and they also have the coexistence of tradition and technology. So I will tell you how they are really actually. So if you look the feature of modesty in Japan, they have 20 different ways to apologize that represent what type of modesty these people have. They have many occasions and they share many different ways to apologize each other. I think probably we have only one or two ways when we say sorry or when we apologize. But in Japan they have many ways. Again, they respect and pride in all kind of work. Even I have seen the students and teachers, collectively they are cleaning their washrooms. So it shows what type of pride they have. They never mind to do any type of work. So this is another unique feature of Japan. Of course, they have perfectionism and constant desire for improvement. What things we need in the society, they are always focused on that. So this is one of the examples. They can produce such type of watermelon by just simple making a structure, and while growing the melon, they can reshape it, and it is very easy to transport from one place to another place. Another very recent development in Japan, that now we can do agriculture, we can grow the crop without the soil. This is a very recent development that happened by Professor Yuchimori at the Waseda University. They developed a very unique polymers. That polymer can be used to grow any type of vegetables and plants and crops without of any land and water. So this is something development, because in India I feel that our land is so many contaminated pesticides and ultimately going to harm our health. So if we have such unique ideas, we can better serve our society. And yes, they have social consequences. This is one of the pictures near my residence. Every month, they gather collectively all the neighborhoods and they clean their areas. So this again shows what type of culture they have. Usually we just remain inside our house and we never go outside to clean our society. But these people have such features. And this is another example that social harmony through the teamwork. The disaster happened in 2011. So this is a picture of just 6 days before and 6 days after the tsunami that hit a road. So can you imagine? Just in 6 days, they got the repair of one of the very badly affected areas. So that shows the teamwork. And yes, technology, they are very sound. This is one of the pictures. If you can in the center, one big building and one highway is just passing between the inside the building. So they have such an infrastructure they can create if it needed. So within a 20-story building, they can make the highway inside the building. Another, recently they have produced the high-speed bullet train. The speed is crossing 600 km per hour, and that use the magnetic properties. So they call the magnetic train. So these are the unique things that we have in Japan. According to the need, we can develop the technology that can better serve our society. And that is the reason we are developing relationship with Japan. If we can share the knowledge and then if we can grow our society, I think it's wonderful. So that is one of the objectives why we are developing relationship with Japan. So in Biyani, we are trying to merge the gap between the society and industry by generating the right generation that can be used for industry. So that is one of the objectives of Biyani. And we started in 2005, not very back, almost 10 years. And in 10 years, we have developed many institutions. We have 2 different campuses. One you are here and one another campus, almost 18 kilometers away from here. And we have many colleges starting from 2005 in all the segments: science, IT, commerce management, education, nursing. And recently we have developed a research R&D center and one company to directly link the industry with our academia. So these are some developments which we have, many accreditation, and recently we got the accreditation by the NEC, that is one of the unique authority of India. We are very fortunate to have the grade A by NEC accreditation. So that shows that we indeed maintain the quality of our education. So many unique features, maybe you can find later, and many UG and PG programs. And yes, this is very important because in 2005 we started with a student number of 55, and in 2015 we crossed 4,000. That shows the constant growth of the institution and the interest the students and belief they have in our colleges. And instead, our national activity, we also have the many collaboration with international level. We have developed many academic alliances with many institutions in Japan. One of the Saitama University, again the Akita Prefecture University, and recently we are joining Japan Advanced Institute of Science and Technology that ranked top 20 in Japan. So that is another big achievement for us. make some agreement with us. And we also develop some agreement with industry in Japan. So you people can be placed, you can find some better opportunity for your future work. And there are many research projects which we are going between these two countries. And now we are planning to move ahead to work for society by developing something in healthcare segment. And we are planning to develop a hospital and college, medical college under the Biyani. And I think because healthcare, I believe that in next 20 or 30 years, healthcare is one of the segments which is really required in India. So from now we are starting to develop our healthcare sector and to produce right doctors or right medical professionals that we need in our society. Not just MBBS degree or not just MD or MS, but something research-based medical doctors that can generate some new drugs or new devices that we need for our society. So such type of vision we have with this our big project by medical to develop our society in medical healthcare. So we have many academic alliance with Japan and industry alliance and student faculty exchange. I'm proud to say that more than 65 students have been visited from our college to Japan in last 4 or 5 years. And this is not, we have regular exchange. So same number of students are coming here. Around 13 students are today sitting with us from Japan. They are sharing the culture and our knowledge with us in coming 7 days. And also we have many joint PhD programs. So our 11 students who are here are doing the doctoral course in joint PhD program between us and our partner institute in Japan. So these are the some achievements that we have. Many faces from Japan, they visited us, and especially in this event, because this is the annual event we started in 2006, and gradually the number of participants is increasing every year. So this year we are expecting more than 3,000 participants in the period of 1 week, and also the speaker number is also gradually increasing, and we maintain good ratio between India and Japan. So this year we have 27 participants from Japan. That is, I think, one of the records in our history, and I thank you very much for all the participants from Japan for that, to coming all the way, because I can imagine how it is. It cannot be easy for you. And this visit, this is just to let you know what we have achieved in last 1 year. In February 2015, we invited few Japanese in our campus. They stayed for 10 days and they enjoyed our culture, our wearings, our tradition, our dancing, our printing technology, and so many things they shared with us. And in July, our students visited JICE, our IT students, and they enjoyed their stay there for 1 month. And I'm very proud to say that few students were able to make some publication in just a period of 1 month with the Japanese colleague. I think it's a very good achievement. In September, we have this event, and in November, we again have planned to send our students to Japan. So we have frequent visits between India and Japan, and our students are really getting very excited through these programs. These are another 2 students who are leaving this September, 30th September. They are leaving for Japan for a doctoral course. They are fully supported by the government of Japan. So they will stay for 3 years. And I think this 3 years will change their life, because what experience they will get in 3 years will totally change their life. And they will become real entrepreneurs, I think, after 3 years, after completing the course. So these are the few achievements, and we also have developed a relationship with some companies.
First of all, welcome to the guests who has come from Japan to take part in the BICON 2015. We really need the cultural relationship between Japan and India. The बात सही है कि BICON 2015 इस कार्यक्रम में उपस्थित RPA के डायरेक्टर सम्मानित BL सोनी साहब, संजय बियानी जी, मनीष जी, राजीव जी, IIT के प्रोफेसर डायरेक्टर साहब, प्रोफेसर बिरला, and other distinguished guests, सभी यहाँ के स्टूडेंट्स, BICON 2015 जैसा अभी मनीष जी ने सारा ब्रीफ किया, उनका जो पिछले 15 साल की रिलेशनशिप जापान और इंडिया के बीच में, उसमें हमने कई अपने जहाँ एकेडमिक एक्सचेंजेस किए, वही कल्चरल कुछ चीज़ों को भी एक्सचेंज की बात इसमें निकल के आई होगी सर। वैसे तो हिंदुस्तान का हेरिटेज, कल्चरल हेरिटेज इतना रिच है कि दुनिया आज उससे प्रेरणा लेती आ रही है और आज भी लेती है। लेकिन कुछ चीज़ें हैं कि जापान को सेकेंड वर्ल्ड वॉर के बाद जिस तरह से एटॉमिक एक्सप्लोसिव हुआ और उसके बाद जापान ने अपने आप को खड़ा किया, उनमें से कुछ चीजें हमें समझने की बात आती है। राष्ट्रीयता की भावना, डिसिप्लिन, कोई भी काम ऐसा नहीं जो छोटा है, हम सब काम करने के लिए तत्पर हैं, और उस सब में से देश का निर्माण कैसे खड़ा हो, एक भावना। ये कुछ चीजें हैं जो हिंदुस्तान को सीखने की जरूरत है, विशेष रूप से यंग जनरेशन के लिए और ज्यादा आवश्यकता मुझे लगती है। तो लगता है कि पिछले 65 साल की आजादी में इन चीजों की कमी हमारे बहुत रही है। वहां ये कहते हैं कि जापान फर्स्ट, हम शुरू करते हैं कि मैं पहले, मेरा परिवार पहले, मेरा समाज पहले, और देश की कहीं इस सूची में, लिस्ट में सबसे आखिर में भारत का नाम आता है। ये सोचने और समझने की हमें जरूरत है। इंडिया फर्स्ट के कंसेप्ट के आधार पर चलें। मैं एक बहुत ही माइक्रो लेवल का हूँ जो हिंदुस्तान को बनाने में मेरा क्या योगदान हो सकता है, उस भूमिका को उसके लिए मैं तय करना पड़ेगा। आज देश के प्रधानमंत्री जी ने भी इस बात को कहा है, उन्होंने कहा कि मेक इन इंडिया की जरूरत है। आज भारत दुनिया का सबसे युवा राष्ट्र माना जाता है। लगभग 55% के आसपास आबादी हमारी यूथ है, और इस कारण से सारी दुनिया आज भारत की तरफ देख रही है। हमारे यूथ दुनिया में जाकर के उन्होंने कहीं ना कहीं अपने इनोवेशंस के आधार पर, अपने काम के आधार पर पहचान खड़ी करने की, इसीलिए कहीं बिल क्लिंटन कहते हैं, कभी वहाँ के राष्ट्रपति बराक ओबामा कहते हैं कि भारत के अपनी या तो ताकत बढ़ाओ, शिक्षा को बढ़ाओ, रिसर्च को बढ़ाओ, नहीं तो भारत का यूथ आएगा और आपकी जितनी अपॉर्चुनिटीज है उनको कैप्चर कर लेगा। ये कहीं ना कहीं इस भारत के यूथ की जो ताकत है, उसकी रिसर्च की ताकत है, उसके काम करने की शक्ति है, उसको लोग एहसास कर रहे हैं, इस बात को पहचानने का काम कर रहे हैं। प्रधानमंत्री जी ने इसलिए कहा कि अब समय मेक इन इंडिया का है। अब गवर्नमेंट जॉब सीकर्स नहीं, जॉब प्रोवाइडर्स लोग तैयार करने का समय है। आज बियानी ग्रुप ऑफ इंस्टीट्यूशंस कई तरह के प्रोफेशनल कोर्सेज चला रहे हैं। आप इंजीनियरिंग कोर्सेज कर रहे हैं, टीचिंग के कोर्सेज कर रहे हैं, कई तरह के कोर्सेज आप कर रहे हैं, और उस सब में से ऐसे ही कुछ प्रोफेशनल्स तैयार करने का काम आप कर रहे हैं। इसकी जरूरत है देश को कि हम अब नौकरी हमें मिले, इसकी आवश्यकता छोड़ करके हम इस बात के लिए कि हम कैसे कोई नई चीज खड़ी कर सकें जिसके माध्यम से इस देश को कुछ दे सकें, यहाँ के हम कहीं ना कहीं जीडीपी को बढ़ा सकें, यहाँ के हम स्ट्रक्चर को बढ़ाने का काम कर सकें, देश के यूथ को हम रोजगार देने के बाद काम कर सकें। इसकी क्या आवश्यकता है? ध्यान में आता है कि अमेरिका एक छोटा मोबाइल मार्केटिंग करता है, उस मोबाइल को $500 में बेचता है, और वही मोबाइल चाइना में बनकर के आता है, और चाइना उसके केवल $50 लेता है। घर घर में कंपोनेंट बनते हैं और बनकर को असेंबल करके अमेरिका को बेचता है, और अमेरिका उसको $500 में बेचता है। हम इस चीज को भारत क्यों नहीं खड़ा कर सकता? क्या आज हमारे पास मैन पावर की कमी है, हमारे पास नॉलेज की कमी है, हमारे पास रिसर्च की कमी है, नए इनोवेशन की कमी है? आज जिन चीजों की बात कर रही है, आज वेद की बात की गई, सरस्वती वेदों की माँ के नाते हमारी पहचान आज हुई है। हम उन सब वेदों में इन सब चीजों को पहले कहा, सर्जरी की बात उसमें आई। हम तो सदियों पहले हमने देखा है कि महाभारत के युद्ध में एटॉमिक पावर का यूज किया गया। हमने बहुत पहले देखा कि कहीं ये कहानियों में पढ़ते आ रहे लगातार, रामायण में देखा कि हनुमान जी उस पूरी नदी को पार करके लंका पहुंचे उड़ करके, तो कोई अपन ये कह सकते हैं कि कहीं ना कोई साइंस तो थी उस समय, उस साइंस के आधार पर हनुमान जी पहुंचे। अब इन सब चीजों की रिसर्च करने की जरूरत है कि जब उस सदी में हमारे पास इतना ज्ञान था, इतनी विधा थी, तो आज उन सबको निकाल करके हम क्यों नहीं खड़ा कर सकते? वह एक दुर्भाग्य से 250 सालों की पराधीनता के बीच में हमारी जो देश की धरोहर थी, वो संस्कृति थी, विधा थी, वेद थे, ग्रंथ थे, उन सब को खत्म करके इस देश में कैसे न कैसे अंग्रेजियत में अपने आप को थोपने का प्रयास किया। और जो किसी देश का एक गौरव हो सकता है कि हमारे देश की धरोहर, हमारे देश की संस्कृति जिसके ऊपर हम गर्व कर सकते हैं, उस संस्कृति को मारने का प्रयास किया गया। मुझे ध्यान आता है कि लॉर्ड मैकाले जब इस देश में आए थे, वो सारा देश घूमे, और घूमने के बाद जब अंग्रेजों को जो पहली रिपोर्ट उन्होंने भेजी, उस रिपोर्ट में उन्होंने कहा कि इस देश में इतनी शिक्षा है कि शिक्षा की किसी को जरूरत नहीं। यहाँ की संस्कृति इतनी रिच है कि सदियों की गुलामी के बाद भी संस्कृति को कोई डिस्टर्ब नहीं कर सकता। इस देश में इतना फ्लोरा फोना, इतना यहाँ पर मिनरल्स हैं, इस देश को सदियों तक कोई दूसरा देश राज करे तो इस देश को पराधीन नहीं बना सकता। उन्होंने कहा कि आवश्यकता इस बात की है, यहाँ की जो कल्चरल हेरिटेज है, उस कल्चरल हेरिटेज के ऊपर अगर हम हमला करेंगे, योजना बनाकर के उसको कम करने का प्रयास करेंगे, तब भारत को हम पराधीन बना सकते हैं। अंग्रेज तो 47 में चले गए, लेकिन आज तक उस लॉर्ड मैकाले ने जो एक सिद्धांत दिया था, अंग्रेजों के जाने के बाद भी वो लगातार हमारे कल्चरल हेरिटेज के ऊपर हमले लगातार करते। देश की परिवार व्यवस्था को तोड़ने की बात होगी, जिस तरह के हमारे यहाँ आज निकल के आ रहे हैं, जिस तरह के सीरियल्स निकल रहे हैं, उस देश की संस्कृति के ऊपर कहीं ना कहीं हमला कर रहे हैं। मैं कभी हम अपने आप में श्रवण कुमार की कहानी हम सब ने सुनी, अपने माता पिता को निकला, कावड़ पर लेकर निकला और सारे देश की तीर्थ यात्रा कराई उसने। आज जिस देश में श्रवण कुमार की बात होती है, उस देश में आज वृद्धाश्रम खोले जाए, इसकी सरकार योजना बना रही है। ये देश की संस्कृति को मैच नहीं करता। हमने कहा कि हम बच्चे को पालने की बात होती है और उसके बाद माता पिता की सेवा में हम सारे तीर्थों को मानते हैं। इस सिद्धांत को भारत ने कहा है। जिस देश में हमने महिला को देवी का स्थान दिया, हमने कहा कि राम से पहले सीता का नाम, कृष्ण से पहले राधा का नाम, उस देश में आज रोजाना की कोई ना कोई खबर पढ़े जिसमें कहीं ना कहीं किसी बालिका के साथ उत्पीड़न की बातें आती हैं। हम घर में डोमेस्टिक वायलेंस के किस्से हम सुनते हैं। ये सुनकर के इस देश की संस्कृति कहीं ना कहीं हमें इस पर विचार करना पड़ेगा कि जिस मूल संस्कृति से निकल करके हम आए थे, हम उससे अपने आप को विभ्रष्ट करके, अपने आप से डाइवर्ट करके पश्चिमी सभ्यता की तरफ तो जा रहे हैं। लेकिन क्या हम अपनी जड़ों से हटने के बाद पश्चिमी सभ्यता में जाकर के हमारे इस देश की धरोहर को बचा के रख सकते हैं? मुझे लगता है कि बात सही है कि जापान ने बहुत सारे इनोवेशन किए, हमें उनसे सीखने की जरूरत है कि किन आधारों पर खड़ा किया। लेकिन आवश्यकता इस बात की है, मैं मनीष जी से, राजीव जी से, संजय जी से कहूँगा कि उस देश की धरोहर को भी हम अपने विद्यार्थियों को बताएं, जो कहीं ना कहीं इन सब चीज़ों का इनोवेशन भारत ने किया है। हम वापस में ला करके उसमें अपने आप के गर्व की अनुभूति करें और वापस उस धरा पर आकर के भारत अपने आप को दुनिया के सबसे बड़े राष्ट्रों में लाकर खड़ा करें। ये धरोहर, ये ताकत ये आप में है। अब सारी दुनिया आपके ऊपर देख रही है। लगभग 2 साल पहले मेरे से ऑस्ट्रिया के एक डेलीगेशन मिलने आया था और उस बातचीत में जब बात निकला, उन्होंने कहा कि हमारे यहाँ सबसे बड़ी प्रॉब्लम एजिंग है और अपनी सबसे बड़ी स्ट्रेंथ यूथ पावर है। इस यूथ पावर को, अपनी ताकत को एहसास करना है, अपने लक्ष्य तय करिए, मेहनत करिए और उस मेहनत को, हम लक्ष्य को प्राप्त करने के लिए सारे रास्ते अपन खुले हुए हैं, उनको प्राप्त करने की दिशा में करें। लेकिन एक लक्ष्य को प्राप्त नहीं होने पर निराश नहीं हो। आज कई बार हम करते हैं कि अब डॉक्टर का लक्ष्य लेके चले, डॉक्टर नहीं बने तो हम समझते हैं कि दुनिया हमारी यहाँ समाप्त हो गई। इंजीनियर नहीं बने तो हमारा जीवन समाप्त हो गया। कहीं जाकर के जीवन समाप्त नहीं होता। एक लक्ष्य अगर हम प्राप्त नहीं कर सके तो दूसरी दिशा में प्रयास करके, हमारी आवश्यकता बहुत है, हमें बहुत पोटेंशियल्स हैं, उन पोटेंशियल्स को समझ करके आगे बढ़ने की जरूरत है। मैं एक उदाहरण देकर के अपनी बात को समाप्त करूंगा। एक जूते बनाने वाली कंपनी, उसके मार्केटिंग डिपार्टमेंट ने एक रिसर्च टीम को एक ऐसे आइसलैंड पर भेजा जहां एक तरह से ट्राइब रहते थे। तो उन्होंने कहा वहां जाकर के देखिए कि हमारे इस चप्पल जूते का।
Here I would like to welcome all delegates, our chief guest Arun Chaturvedi sir, our guest of honor Somi sir, and our chairman sir Rajiv Biyani sir, our academic director Sanjay Biyani sir, and our research and development director Professor Manish Biyani sir. All the speakers and participants, students and Japanese kids, thank you all for coming here. Now I would like to represent the glimpses of the day. Glimpses sir.
Thank you everyone.
Thank you so much, ma'am. So here with us, we have another prominent personality who is Shri B.L. Soni sir, the director of Rajasthan Police Academy.
So now I humbly invite Shri B.L. Soni sir to please come up on the stage and share some few words with us.
Very good morning to all of you. Good morning. Respected Minister Arun Chaturvedi ji, honorable guests from Japan, professors and students, all the respected Biyanis, professors, Professor Lakshmi, Professor Rawat, and my dear students. Mr. Arun Chaturvedi very emphatically emphasized on what is the value of our Indian culture. I am happy to interact and come and speak to you, the young people. I have been a science student, not a student of sociology, but if I am made to describe what is youth, then it comes to my mind that a group of people who are with unlimited energy, the level of energy which cannot be measured in any terms. They are the youths. This is one part of the definition I feel. The other part is that ready to do anything. They have unlimited energy and ready to do anything. What is required is that to channelize this energy, unlimited energy, into something good. And here is a program of education where you are meeting with students of other country, Japan. My dear students, you must have interacted with them, you must have spoken to them, you must have attended seminar with them. It is a country where you can learn a lot from them. The first lesson you can learn from them is punctuality. There was a survey that for a train in Tokyo, the average delay for 10 years was 9 seconds. Can you believe that? Average of delays of trains for 10 years period was 9 seconds. And that was also because on one particular occasion, the train was delayed by 10 minutes. Otherwise, it is absolutely on time. If you go to Japan, if you are called at 9 o'clock, you have to be there by 8:59. Number 2, work ethics. Their work culture is worth emulating. We also had, as our Honorable Minister told, that we inherited such a great culture from our Shastras, from our great epics. But after following certain people from the Western world, we have forgotten those values. This is the time when we deeply study those values and cherish those values and inculcate those values in our students. The third thing which comes to my mind from Japan is a very, very peaceful society. The people are there of very peaceful nature. They are not agitated all the time. They are not fighting all the time. They are working together. All the clans, all the kinds of people in different cities working together so nicely because they have learned from World War. A country which was totally ruined, a country which was totally destroyed, within a short span of time, they gained and they regained their glory, and today they are considered one of the most innovative countries of the world. So we should learn from them. मैं आप सभी से ये चाहूँगा कि इन बच्चों से खूब बात करें, इनसे मिलें, इनसे बात करें और इनको अपने घर ले जाएं. Take them to your villages, take them to your colonies, show them how you live. अच्छा खाना खिलाएं इनको, हिंदुस्तानी खाना खिलाएं, राजस्थानी खाना खिलाएं. that when they go from there, they can also say there that we are coming from a great country called India. A country which gave so many innovations, starting from zero to the space. So many innovations are from India. So my dear young students, work hard. And one thing I want to share with you, which normally I share with young people, you are very, very excited and you very regularly, very interested in cleaning your body. Every day आप पूरा बड़ा शैम्पू का यूज करते हो, साबुन का यूज करते हो, बहुत सारी चीजें करके एकदम अपने शरीर को अच्छा साफ सुथरा रखते हो. Great, I salute you for that. But do you clean your soul? Talk to yourself. The best human being in the world. अपने से बात करिए और उस पूरे 24 घंटे में जो भी खराब बातें हुई हैं उनको डिलीट मारिए. आप सबके पास मोबाइल फोन्स हैं, आपके पास मैसेजेस आते हैं, लेकिन मम्मी के पास मोबाइल दिखाने से पहले कुछ मैसेजेस को डिलीट कर देते हैं. तो इसी तरह से जो खराब बातें हैं उनको डिलीट करिए रोजाना. उनको स्टोर मत करिए, उनको अपने दिल और दिमाग में स्टोर मत करिए, क्योंकि उससे आपका दिल और दिमाग एक डस्टबिन बनता है. और इसका बहुत सिंपल तरीका है, बहुत ही सिंपल तरीका. फॉरगेट एंड फॉरगिव. ऐसी गलत बात को भूल जाइए, याद मत रखिए उसको. इट इज नॉट वर्थ प्रिजर्विंग, वर्थ स्टोरिंग इन योर हार्ट एंड इन योर ब्रेन. Forget that and forgive those who are giving you pain. And if you want to remember in a positive sense that when I become competent someday, then I'll teach everybody it should not be done. Not in the form of revenge, in the form of correction. So don't let your heart and your brain become dustbins. Work hard. Positive thinking is just not thinking positive. It is living positive. Every day smile. आपको फोटो खींचने के लिए बोलते हैं तो आप क्या बोलते हैं? Say cheese, smile. कितना सुंदर फोटो आता है. Smiling for 2 seconds gives such a beautiful photograph. Why can't we smile every day, every time? And there is reason for that. You are so lucky to be students of such a good college, such a good city. मैं तो बहुत छोटे से गांव में रहता था और वहाँ स्कूल हमारी पेड़ के नीचे लगती थी. तो ज्यों-ज्यों छाया खिसकती रहती, ज्यों-ज्यों हमारा पेड़ की छाया खिसकती रहती, ज्यों-ज्यों हमारी क्लास भी खिसकती रहती. You are lucky to study in such a good college, such a good city, such a good state, and the great country called India. Love your country. You should take pride in your. सारे जहां से अच्छा हिंदुस्तान हमारा आप बिलीव करते हो? कितने लोग बिलीव करते हैं आप में से? सारे बिलीव करते हैं. माय गॉड. आप सोचिए कि ये सारे जहां से अच्छा कैसे रहेगा? तब रहेगा जब हम सब कंट्रीब्यूट करें. लेट ऑल ऑफ अस कंट्रीब्यूट इन दैट बाय डूइंग समथिंग पॉजिटिवली. कुछ अच्छा करें तभी तो रहेगा ना सारे जहां से अच्छा. दिस इज ग्रेट कंट्री. हमारे यहाँ बहुत बड़े बड़े लोग हुए हैं. अगर हम उनका सिर्फ नाम लें तो घंटों लग जाएंगे. उनके बारे में कहना तो बात अलग है. लर्न फ्रॉम देम, रीड देयर लाइफ, रीड देयर ऑटोबायोग्राफीज, रीड अबाउट देम डीपली, लर्न अबाउट देम. When you take pride in your country, then only you can have pride in your job. Then only you can have pride in yourself. आज शायद इंजीनियरिंग के बच्चे हैं जो कि आप सभी you will be attending the seminar. My appeal to you is that you are all young people, very very intelligent. Engineering, all innovations. Do something. Make some innovation for making lives of people happy. कुछ हैप्पीनेस का डिस्कवर करिए, कुछ खुशी का डिस्कवर करिए. बहुत सारी डिस्कवरीज ऐसी हो गई जिससे कि हमको बड़ा स्ट्रेस होने लग गया. डिस्कवरीज तो बढ़िया है, लेकिन इतना तनाव होने लग गया कि हमेशा हर आदमी के चेहरे पे एक क्वेश्चन मार्क दिखता है। लोग इतने टेंशन में हैं, कुछ पता नहीं है, हर जगह जहां जाओ हर चेहरे पे एक क्वेश्चन मार्क दिख रहा है, एक प्रश्नवाचक चिन्ह दिख रहा है। उस प्रश्नवाचक चिन्ह को हटाने के लिए कुछ नई आविष्कार करिए, कुछ नया इनोवेशन करिए। इनोवेट समथिंग which makes life of a rural person beautiful। गांव में रहने वाले लोग खेती कर रहे हैं, उसमें भी बहुत ज्यादा नया आविष्कार नहीं हुआ, अभी भी वो उसी तरह से तकलीफ में खेती करते हैं। रसोई में आपकी मम्मी, आपकी चाची, आपकी नानी कुछ खाना बनाती है, कुछ काम करती है, उसके लिए बहुत बड़े आविष्कार नहीं हुए। कुछ ऐसे आविष्कार करिए जिससे कि उनकी लाइफ ज्यादा बेटर बने। मेरी आप सबको बहुत बहुत शुभकामनाएं। माय बेस्ट विशेस टू ऑल ऑफ यू। मे यू बिकम, आप में से कोई बड़े बड़े इंजीनियर्स बने, साइंटिस्ट बने, बहुत बड़ा बड़ा नाम करें, भारत रत्न लाएं, बड़े बड़े ऑफिसर्स बने, बड़े बड़े नेता बने, मुख्यमंत्री बने। क्यों नहीं, हमारे राज्य की मुख्यमंत्री भी एक महिला है। आप सभी, आपको जो अच्छे हैं उनको पॉलिटिक्स के लिए भी कुछ न कुछ सोचना चाहिए, और इसके ऊपर, सबसे ऊपर अच्छे इंडियंस बने जिसके ऊपर हम सबको गर्व हो सके। I thank Mr. Biyani for inviting me in such a good program. I wish you all the success in your conference. I was requesting Mr. Biyani that if your students want to visit Police Academy, they are most welcome. And because I am a police officer, so I would like to say a few words to you as a police officer also, that you are empowered young people. आप लोग सशक्त लोग हैं। अब वो ऐसा नहीं है कि साहब हमारी माँ बहनें बिल्कुल कमजोर, वो कमजोर वाली स्थिति नहीं है। यू आर ऑल एम्पावर्ड पीपल। इसलिए जहां भी चलें थोड़ा सतर्क होकर चलें, थोड़ा एटीट्यूड से चलें। किसी की हिम्मत नहीं होनी चाहिए जो आपकी तरफ कुछ गलत नजर से देखे तो आप थोड़ा सेल्फ डिफेंस का कोर्स करिए, हम कराएंगे आपको। लगाइए एक पंच। किसी को भी, इसके लिए बहुत जरूरी है कि किसी को भी आप मौका मत दीजिए कभी भी जो आपकी तरफ कोई गलत तरीके से कुछ भी कदम उठाए। कोई आपको टच करने की कोशिश करे, पहली बार में उसको आप रजिस्ट करिए, उसके बारे में टीचर को बताइए, अपने भाई को बताइए, अपनी मम्मी को बताइए, क्योंकि ये चीजें कहीं आसपास से शुरू होती हैं। हम सभी चाहते हैं कि आप सुरक्षित रहें, आप अच्छे से रहें। तो जब आप घर में रहें तो सतर्क रहें। विशेष रूप से जब आप कंप्यूटर पे होते हैं, इंटरनेट पे होते हैं, तब बहुत सतर्क रहने की जरूरत है। जो बहुत स्वीट लगने वाला आदमी है मोबाइल पे, इंटरनेट पे, वो स्वीट होगा नहीं। 99% इट्स नॉट गोइंग टू बी स्वीट। तो उनको जरा सोच समझ के अपना कोई चीज, अपनी कोई डिटेल्स नेट पे डालिएगा। और जब आप सोशल मीडिया पे हैं तो हमेशा अपनी सेटिंग प्राइवेट, पर्सनल में रखिएगा, ओपन में मत रखिएगा। अपने फोटो, अपनी डिटेल्स मत शेयर करें। अपने फ्रेंड्स के साथ भी अपना पासवर्ड शेयर नहीं करें, क्योंकि आज फ्रेंड है, कल को वो फ्रेंड नहीं रह सकती है। और अपने पासवर्ड को स्ट्रॉन्ग रखें। हमेशा अपने पासवर्ड में स्मॉल लेटर, कैपिटल लेटर, 1 2 3 जो नंबर होते हैं वो स्पेशल कैरेक्टर्स होते हैं, स्टार और @ इनका मिला के पासवर्ड रखें। क्योंकि अगर आपका पासवर्ड स्ट्रॉन्ग होगा तो कोई उसको हैक नहीं कर सकता। उसको हैक करने में जितनी देर लगेगी वो किसी का और का कर लेगा जिसका सिंपल है। तो सबसे ज्यादा आजकल जो हमारे पास शिकायत आ रही है वो आ रही है आपको गलत मैसेज मिलना, गलत ईमेल मिलना, इंटरनेट पे गलत तरह के फोटोग्राफ वगैरह डालना। अगर ऐसी कोई चीज आए तो तुरंत उसको रिपोर्ट करिए अपने टीचर के पास, अपने पेरेंट्स के पास, सो दैट, क्योंकि आपने एक बार इग्नोर कर दिया, आप बस में जा रहे हैं और किसी बदमाश ने आपको हल्का सा टच करने की कोशिश की, आपने अगर इग्नोर कर दिया तो उसका हौसला बढ़ेगा, वो और करेगा। आप वहीं आप सामना करिए उसका, वहीं आप आवाज उठाइए, तो किसी की हिम्मत नहीं होगी। हमारी आज की बेटियां बहुत सशक्त है। हमारे पुलिस के अंदर भी बहुत सारी बेटियां आ रही हैं, आईपीएस में, आरपीएस में, सब इंस्पेक्टर्स में, और मैं आपको बताऊं बहुत बढ़िया काम कर रही है, बहुत ही अच्छा काम कर रही है। तो आप लोग एटीट्यूड से चलिए, यू आर द डॉटर्स ऑफ यंग इंडिया, सो remain safe. My best wishes to all of you, and I again thank Mr. Biyani for calling me here. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, sir. So now, ladies and gentlemen, we really get this kind of opportunity to listen the words of great knowledgeable speakers. So now we are going to begin our first session, which is the plenary session. Now, to chair this session, we have the three prominent personalities with us, two from Japan and one from India. From Japan, we have Professor Munyo Kitamura, Professor Takashi Saito, and Professor Sudhastava Basu. So please give them a huge round of applause. So first of all, I'd like to request Professor Sudhastava Basu sir to please come upon the stage and take your respective place, sir.
For this session, I would request Professor Biyani sir to please come upon the stage and take the privilege as your chairperson for the session, among whom Professor Munyo Kitamura and Professor Takashi Saito would like to give their presentation by online internet advanced technology.
Good morning, everyone. So we are about to make our start with the plenary session, and as you know that we have two Japanese speakers and one Indian speaker. All three are, I think, doing wonderful research in their field. And I was expecting to see all the two of our Japanese speakers, but on the last moment, the flight has been cancelled. So now they will be appear here through online, because now we have such technology, we can such a problem cannot be a hurdle for us. So they will be here with us through online. One is Professor Kitamura, he will be with us, and then Professor Saito will be here, and then we will hear Professor Basu from IIT Delhi. So let me introduce you a little bit about Professor Kitamura. He is a very young professor. And again he is working to contribute, especially for India and Nepal. And recently he has been introduced a project to Nepal. And Professor Saito, who has been the long time he is associated with us, he is developing very low healthcare devices with us with his robotic technologies. So Professor Saito, can you hear us? Professor Saito, can you hear? Professor Saito?
Yeah.
Can you hear us?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Oh, thanks. You are also audible and we can see you. So, little bit introducing Professor Saito. He did his PhD from the University of Tokyo in '99, and then he went to Germany for 1 year as a training program, and then he again back to Tokyo University as a research associate in 2002, and then he became the research fellow in the National Cardiovascular Center and Research Institute in Japan from 2002 to 2004. And then he joined Toyama New Industry Organization as a biobusiness consultant from 2004 to 5. And then he became specially appointed as an associate professor in Osaka University. It's a top three top-ranking university in Japan. And then he became research fellow in the University of Tokyo between 2008 to 10. And after 2010, he became the full-time associate professor in Akita Prefecture University, where he is developing biorobotics technology, especially the cell-based device therapy. And he is also working in the neural interface research areas. And actually, I am collaborating with Professor Saito to develop some new healthcare devices that can be affordable by a common man. So I think today we are going to have one presentation from our researcher who will little bit explain you what development we are doing with Professor Saito. So, Professor Saito, now we are open to hear you, and I would like to request you to please make your talk for 15 minutes if possible. And now we go for you. Okay, please start. Is it okay? Professor Saito?
Yes.
Yeah, please go ahead.
Okay. So, good morning. My name is Takashi Saito at Prefecture University. Today I'm going to talk about how to encourage young generation dive into R&D, research and development. Ideas say in advanced countries, including Japan, many young guys lost their interest on science and engineering because they simply want to use the efforts of R&D. But cannot imagine how the efforts are produced. So, now I show my presentation. Can you see? Hello.
Yes. Yes, we can see your slide number 1.
Okay. So, it's needless to say, the world is waiting technological advancement by scientists and engineers. So, the important thing is how to produce or how to cultivate next generation creators. This is today's my talk. I can say one example of creativity. Creativity not limited to research and development. Japan has a long history about some pop culture, for example, anime. Japanese pop culture, including anime, are very well known globally, especially for young generation. So, you can comment why and from background. These creators of Japanese animation master their creativity. I show you this unique magazine, a monthly magazine out from Minori Shobo. This magazine is originally published for subculture magazine, but soon later, the publication, this magazine turned into pioneer of animation magazine for young generation. This kind of style change has origin of a social situation in 1970 and 1980. In that time area, here very talented Japanese TV animation creators try to level up story and picture for adults and young generation, not limited for children. And exactly my generation, from childhood, we got educated by, for example, Doraemon or Hattori, you may know. It's exactly the, I can say, background of my childhood, and because of these effects, we became a candidate creator. And so, in 1970 and 1980, these two types mixed for trials for new generation of creators. And the magazine titled Out. This magazine recruits new leaders, newcomers, attracted by information of latest animes. That soon later, the editors and writers prepare variation of unique ranking competitions for example, short comic strips, short novels, witty jokes, your design, and such outlet already quick publishing. So such, how can I say, the domain system is slightly into internet science. For example, now YouTube has such similar function. And now, can we return to the talk about creativity on research and development? Why and from background on perspective. Okay, the technical competition. And here are variations of technical competition. For example, human-powered airplane contest, or military grade competition by DARPA, United States. That is too much expensive for students. So now I chose to robot competition for young people. Robot competition has a very strong power. It is a very attractive game for systematic thinking. Mechanics, where and for robotic competition, the robot have to prepare in high stress level for all parts. And if data make mistakes, here obviously appears as problem. And robotic competition is very obvious for admiration. BICON, it is very normal for character, brain character, also effect. I show you Kawasaki Robot Battle, and myself participate every year. This is annual small style battle for building small size robots. You can see this robot. This is my robot named Whiteboard.
Professor Saito, I think your video is not, we are not able to see that.
This Kawasaki robot organizers are very curious about adaptation. So without division of each rules, some strong and having much money team can be always me. That is unfair for newcomers. So the organizer changes every year to fair rules for rules and for cost-effective rules. And very curious about also quality control. Robotic competition requires high level of standard knowledge about mechatronics. For newcomers, they make a special training session for every year, how to win or how to design a robot. And it's one of the unique points. the organizer is very curious about admiration. The all participants of robot is more than 250 now. But top 30 or 40 robots have each separated prize for variation evaluating point. For example, good design point, or fair battle, and nicely color or something. And unique prize. For example, 40 kilogram rice set. And in such a circumstance, other Sakiromoto participants mastered group work, group planning, project management, mechanical design like rapid prototyping, over 3 crystals, electronics, and cost control. These knowledge is exactly basic experiences for technical leaders. This is one shot of student groups. Robotics is very so hard, but simply fun. They stay every night in the university, seemingly exactly a chaos, but enjoyable. And this year, we can finally get a prize to present special battle team prize. And finally, the participated students have confidence to pursue R&D by themselves and done. We can see this unique robot named Traverse Type 2. It's not humanoid, but control the elevator button. Simple but exactly effective human supporting robot, ideal set. Can you see that? This is 100% student made robot. So now I come to conclusion. How to cultivate R&D mind? You have to prepare some technical competition and nicely designed rules, and for easy to participation, have to control technical level and rules and costs. And quality control for newcomers, we have to do some technical session or continuous revision of each group, and we need evaluation of winners and challenges. So thank you very much. In this last slide, I can show you two unique examples for such competition for creativeness. The School of Law and October Sky. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Professor Saito, to showing your research as example for our young student that how we should be a creator, not just a user. And if we have some objective, I think we can focus on how to create some new technology that can be helpful in our research areas. So, if there are any queries from students, we can ask Professor Saito. I think some of you, because he visited last year, maybe some of you know him. If you have any queries. No. So, let me thank you again, Professor Saito, to be with us and to share your research areas. how we can generate the real inventor in our laboratories. So I really very much appreciate for your talk and for your contribution. And I do expect maybe in near future we can see you in our campus again with your new robot and something new that we can develop together. So thank you again. Thank you again. So let me introduce our next speaker from the same university, Professor Muneo Futamura. And this is first time for me to introduce Professor Futamura in this event. He is very young scientist, and basically he is a mechanical engineer, and he is doing research in superconductivity and magnetism, and he is also working
sustainable development. The students of APU are exploring the future practical